All right, this woman is a giant Karen with a style like just stepped out of the shower and went shopping immediately. Looking at this outfit, we can see a mindset of nothing left to lose, or simply an extreme level of confidence. She doesn't need makeup, doesn't need to do her hair, just a robe and a mouth ready to argue and resist fiercely. This is the first sign of the I am the center of the universe syndrome often seen in Karens.
Hi! Hey, we gotta talk to you.
No, you don't. Okay, hold on, don't walk up on me like that because you don't know me. We don't got no problem. I just got done exchanging everything. They got everything together. This is what's paid for. I just like to sign them.
Okay, so what's the misunderstanding?
Because he said I under wrong, but they can't find these shorts. Like I told him, I'm gonna pay for everything. I just spent $500 in here.
Okay.
$250 in one line and $200 in another line. He said I under wrong, but how did I under ring? So I pay for everything else full price besides two joggers. Get the out of here. And I'm telling you the same thing I told him. I don't play no games. I got an autistic son. He watched everything. He said that clearly I underrun that, but I didn't. Everything is there. Everything is there. Plain as day. I don't know.
These shorts right here. She was using this ticket right here to scan. I think it was in 1988, like some sweatshirts and stuff like that. That's why it's for. She doesn't have any of the shorts.
Do you have an idea who at all?
I do not, but I gave him all of my information. Every single piece of it.
Okay, what's your first name?
Kenya, Kenya.
She has like the actual other ticket in her hand, and she's like putting it in front of the thing, scanning it.
Can we just step out of the way and thoroughfare? Thank you. What's your last name tonight? And what's your birthday?
82.
Did you come in to make purchases or did you come in to do a return?
No, we just got done shopping. I just spent $500 in this. What?
Well, it sounds like you didn't actually buy shorts.
And this is what I'm telling him. I did have one pair of shorts for $5. They're in there on the counter. The other pair was Army fatigue. They were over there on the counter. Everything I do in this lady is over there. All the receipts, the lounger, everything is over there. Every single thing.
So how did 4 or 5 different shorts
And here's
have
the
a
thing,
bunch?
because for one, you're missing. This is a totally different price. These are all things that's supposed to be on clearance, I guess. So these are all the things that I grabbed from out of the store. So that's what they rung up as. And like I told him, I got all the items right here. So if you rung up, you see, I rung it plain as day. Every single item, every one. But I'm not gonna. And this is what I'm saying. So all I'm saying is, like I told you, I got this. All you have to do is come to me and say, hey, so it sounds.
The giant Karen starts deploying what I call the $500 shield strategy. She loudly declares that she spent up to $500 at Walmart, specifically $250 at one register and $200 at another, as if that amount were a VIP pass that puts her above the law. This is a classic distraction tactic. She's trying to use the large total she spent to cover up the items that security calls underpaid. She waves a stack of receipts like it's a scepter of power, listing everything in detail from joggers to clearance items that cost only $5. The giant Karen thinks, I've spent a lot of money, so a few items not being scanned is just a small twist of fate. If this giant Karen spent $5,000, she might even try to take the security guard home to hang out. There's no way something that absurd could be true.
I wasn't even gonna call the cops.
And listen, and I don't even care because I told you I'm not saying the police. I have nothing to hide.
So, you want to complain or what's the... Okay. All right. We're going to have to take you into custody. Okay.
For what?
So, because for the misringing...
Hold on, wait, stop. Don't grab me.
Go ahead.
Hold on, wait, I'm not fighting
Don't fight with me. You're
Stop.
under arrest.
Excuse me, wait,
You're
hold
under
on.
arrest, opinion.
Listen,
We're not going to fight
stop,
with you.
because I didn't under ring.
Okay.
What is y'all talking
That's
about?
something that you'll have to argue
First of
in
all,
court.
let go of my back. No, hold on. No.
Kenny, you're under arrest.
Stop. First of all,
Cooperate.
hold on.
You are under arrest.
Stop. Listen, please. I'm telling you, listen. Miss Lady, you don't got to do all this.
Let go of your thing.
Please stop.
You are under arrest.
I understand that, but please stop. No.
Stop fighting with
I'm
me.
not fighting. I'm just telling you.
Get down on the ground.
I don't got no problem with that. I don't got
On
no
your
problem.
stomach.
I don't got no problem with that
Get
at
on your
all.
stomach.
But y'all not finna just
On your stomach.
manhandle me like this for no reason. It's my baby's birthday. Y'all sick as a for this. And I mean,
Put your hands behind your back. You're going to get tased. Hands behind your back. You're going to get tased. Behind your back now.
That's what you do. So why are
Put
you
your hands behind your
So why
back.
did you just? What tactic are you using?
Put your hands
Why are
behind
you
your back.
why are you elbowing me?
Taser.
For what? For
Get
what?
your
Why are you
hands behind your
tagging?
back. Get your
What
hands
are you
behind your back.
tagging? Tasha! Tasha! What? Ah! What the?
Get your hands behind your back, Tanya. Get your hands behind your back.
What the f is wrong with you? What did I do? Oh! Oh! What are you doing?
You're under arrest.
What are you doing? What the f are you doing? What are you doing?
Get your hands behind your
What
back.
are you doing?
When the police announce the arrest, the giant Karen's instincts immediately switch into fight mode. Instead of putting her hands into the cuffs, she starts twisting, struggling fiercely, and even elbowing the officer. This is a desperate attempt to regain control of her personal space by force. Seeing the resistance escalate, the officer is forced to draw a taser and warn her to put her hands behind her back if she doesn't want to be shocked. The peak of the madness comes when she decides to upgrade from simple resisting to a felony by grabbing the taser from the officer's hand. Right in the middle of the intense struggle, she keeps shouting, "I'm pregnant!" She wants to be treated gently like a pregnant woman, yet at the same time wants to show the strength of a fighter by trying to disarm a law enforcement officer. This makes me find it quite ridiculous.
Tasha, take my phone. Take my phone.
Come over here.
Tasha, just take my phone. Just take my phone, Tasha.
Tanya, put your hands
Just
behind
take
your
my
back.
phone. Listen, when I say you lost your fucking mind.
Put your hands
when I
behind
say,
your back.
And then can I ask you one more
You're
thing?
under arrest.
Why do you mean?
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Tasha, please record this. Please record this because she's kneeing me and punching me. Tasha, record it. Record it.
Hands behind your back.
Record it, Tasha. She's choking me. She kneeing me. Look at her.
Let's go, Kenya.
Hell no.
Do it now.
You crazy as a motherfucker. Okay, you're done about the tasers. On my soul, she not. They done tased me twice already.
You're about to get things together. Let go.
I got a heart problem. You're gonna kill me. My
Let
God.
go. Get your hands behind your back.
What is wrong with y'all?
Hands
What?
behind your back.
What? What?
Hands behind your back.
What?
Keep them there. Stop resisting, Kenya.
You punch me. You mean.
Put your hands behind your back. Get down on the ground on your stomach.
Baby. Baby.
Hands behind. Put this hand behind your back. Send us an ambo too.
This how they train us.
Put your hands.
All this. You could just say, okay, my gift card and everything. I'm not resisting. I am a pregnant woman. Why is you steady doing my wrist like that? I'm a pregnant woman. Hold on. I don't got no problem. I'm not resisting. I can't lay on my stomach. I'm pregnant. I can't lay on my stomach. I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. I can lay on my side. I can't lay on my stomach. I'm pregnant. I can't lay on my stomach. I'm pregnant. I'm not refusing. I'm not refusing. I am a pregnant woman. I didn't do nothing.
Relax.
Do nothing, Tasha.
Relax.
My God, I didn't. Well, listen. That's 5 times they tased me. That's 5 times they tased me for nothing, y'all. For absolutely nothing. They tased me for nothing. When I say for nothing, that damn.
Our giant Karen loudly declares that she was tased 5 times for absolutely no reason. Think about that. Normally, just a single taser shock is enough to make someone see the light at the end of the tunnel and immediately become compliant. But for this Karen, 5 shocks seem more like an intense massage therapy, giving her more energy to scream even louder. I have to admit, she's very tough. The stubbornness here has truly reached 11 out of 10. Maybe she's immersed in a self-created scenario, believing that if she screams loud enough and keeps calling out, "Tasha," to film, reality will automatically bend to her will. She hopes Tasha's phone camera will turn her resistance into a classic victim narrative. It's really absurd. How do people still think like that? They should understand that when the police give an order, you must comply immediately. Resisting is the most foolish thing you can do at that moment.
Then what's the voltages on the G and I'm pregnant? and she need me, and she punched me. Listen to me when I
Kenya,
say.
you gotta listen to me for a second,
Listen.
okay? Just relax. We have an ambulance on the way to check you, okay?
Listen
Right now,
to me.
right now you're in custody.
Listen to
You're
me.
under arrest.
Excuse me. She made that abundantly clear. Hear me when I say.
I have nothing to talk to you about right now because you're in custody. Right now, my concern is your physical well-being along with my officer's well-being.
So can you tell me what I'm in custody for?
Resisting.
Resisting?
Yep.
I never resisted.
Well.
They're smart. Can you please hear me? This whole time, I swear to God, this whole time, no, I didn't lay down on my stomach, sir. I did not. Because I'm pregnant. This y'all got me on my stomach. But when she told me to slide down, on my soul, I slid down. She grabbed me when I was trying to put my shit in. You're not listening to me. Okay.
It's not her fault.
She can have it. She got my kids. That's my money, and she need my gift card and my kids' gifts. It's my kid's birthday, dog. Come on now. I'm a big girl, yes, but I did not call you. Let's go. Come on.
Okay, we're gonna.
Where are we going? Let's go.
Can you do that?
Let's go. Where are we going? Let's go.
Right here.
Hold on, my legs is twisted, so I can't sit up yet. Okay, now let's go. Now what we doing? I got a thing in my stomach. One of y'all probes, get y'all shit.
Are we gonna stand around?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing firsthand where our tax dollars are working at full capacity, because at least 8 police officers are surrounding and struggling to transport the giant Karen into an ambulance. Despite the overwhelming numbers, moving someone who keeps complaining about taser prongs in her stomach is still a tough challenge. An elite team that is normally used to deal with dangerous criminals now has to work together to transport a woman in a bathrobe. Watching this scene, maybe it's time we consider opening a special resort on Alcatraz Island just for people who like to act like Karens. There, they could freely argue, scream, and fight with each other day and night without disturbing society's peace or consuming any more public resources.
Y'all gotta get this. It's the probe is stabbing me in my stomach.
Lay back. We'll be able to get it out back.
But hold on, it's hard for me to tell because it keep on stabbing me. Hold on, just work with me. Yeah, I'm asking. Listen, the probe y'all got in my stomach, it keep on stabbing me. When y'all set me up, it stabbed me. I stood right here. I said, can y'all please get the probe out my stomach?
We're gonna lay you back right here then.
You got that?
Snatch that motherfucker out.
We're doing it right now.
Oh.
Here. Oh,
I'm not going nowhere.
No, I know. I just didn't want you to tip over because you got the cop right behind you. Let the officer grab it out of
Snatch
there.
that motherfucker out. Snatch that motherfucker out. All right, fucked up.
One more.
Okay,
Is there
come
one
on.
more in there? All right. Yeah, there was 4 probes from one taser, and I think the other officer must have fired 2 probes also. I didn't know. Kinda got
All that because they couldn't handle me. Not because I was resistant, because they couldn't handle me.
Sit down. There you go. Can you swing your legs up this side?
Right. Oh yeah, y'all, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. No, they are not. They're gonna be one of your officers.
Bring it to the blanket, okay?
I don't need no blankets. How does it move? Hey, but listen though, hold on, Big Tosh. Leave with my kids. I'm not leaving out this with my kids sitting in that van like that. I got too much pride and steel, and my kids don't deserve to see that. I'm not going nowhere. Stop grabbing on me like that. No, I'm not moving. I'm talking. Who the f is you? Don't start, because I've been calm all this time. Out of respect, y'all, please. Tasha, leave with my kids.
Okay, the giant Karen finally had to come to an end, and the price was far from cheap. No matter how much she screamed or called out, Tasha, hoping to reverse reality, justice still has its own voice. According to sources, the one charge that truly stuck and cost her dearly was disarming a police officer. The outcome of this sentence was 4 years in prison. Although most of it was suspended and she only had to serve a few months, the remaining sentence will still hang over her head as a serious warning. So what's the lesson here? First, never wear a bathrobe to go underpay at Walmart if you don't want to turn yourself into a joke for the internet and a target for security. And most importantly, never think that screaming and resisting can win against a fully charged taser. When you decide to grab a weapon from a law enforcement officer, you are no longer a victim. You officially become a criminal, writing a not-so-good ending for yourself. Okay, if you've made it this far, please give me a like on the video and leave a comment telling me where you're watching from. Thank you very much, goodbye, and see you again.